Imagine like you're going to trial and the judge says guilty and then that's it. That's the whole trial. Wow. Okay, the US flag. Okay, we need to get out of here. US flag was named Old Glory by something driver. Named Old Glory by William Driver. W-I-L-I William. Alright, we're gonna go to William. Yes, we have been promoted to senior investigator. Alright, great. Let's continue.
Here are the details of your new case.
Actually, what time is it? Oh, it's 5:30.
Contact employee travel.
Okay, we're going to
Signing up.
Port Moresby, an ancient tribal totem? Port Moresby, is that South Africa? No. Ah, these English people giving English names to Asian places. It's in Papua New Guinea. It's East Timor now. Papua New Guinea became an independent nation, or is it known as Papua? Is it? No, East Timor is somewhere else, isn't it? Never mind, it's Papua New Guinea. An independent nation in 1975, its nearest neighbors are Indonesia and Australia, who play an important role in the island's modern society. If you say so. He said he was going to play golf with the Prime Minister. He was longing for fried calamari. So that's seafood. Evidence printed on the ticket is tomorrow's date and Acid Acropolis Battle of the Bands at the Parthenon. Road D. Alright, we're going to Greece. Come on. Suspect cooking up new schemes to corner the olive oil market. Alright, well, more stereotypes. Oh, actually, do we have an agenda? He. Alright, it's a man. A man who likes seafood. Alright, let's go to Athens. Athens, the capital of Greece, is one of the world's most historic cities. Each year, thousands of tourists visit the Acropolis to see the ruins of the Parthenon. Yes, yes, I see you. I know. I heard him say he spent most of the day learning to speak Malay. He has piercing blue eyes. Alright. Blue eyes. When you arrive, we'll sling down a drink or two at the Raffles Hotel. As if that reference should be familiar to us. Suspect involved in slick plan to take over oil refinery. We're speaking Malay, so it's Malaysia, right? Port Moresby. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Port Moresby. No, wait a minute. Singapore is. Wait, Singapore? I think. Why would you learn to speak Malay? Singapore, located near the equator in Southeast Asia, consists of one large island and about 50 small islands. A causeway links Singapore Island to the Malay Peninsula, which is part of Malaysia. Yeah, but Singapore, oh, well, there's a Raffles Hotel, by the way. But Singapore is independent. You don't need to know Malay to live in Singapore. He got a postcard from a buddy who worked in the rice paddies of the Irrawaddy Delta. He probably uses henna. Probably uses henna? Tattoo? Let me try this, and let me try and get a warrant.
Warrant, department.
Yes.
Warrant, issued.
That was convenient, alright. A launch in the Bengali Bay will shuttle you inland today, past rice fields and mills and tea-covered hills, upriver till you reach Mandalay. Okay. Real estate records show suspect buying up lots and paying with kites. I'm not actually sure where we're going with this. I believe it's Yangon. Beginning in 1886, the British controlled Burma along with India. Burma separated from the colony of India in 1935 and was recaptured by the British in 1945. Burma finally achieved independence in 1948. Yeah, recaptured by the British. Colonials. Alright, so we are still in the right place. He was looking for bargains in Mongol art. Well, that's easy. The scheme which I already sent is foolproof 100%. You'll be driven by van to Uzbekistan. I'll meet up with you in Tashkent. Thanks for these limericks. Receive photo of suspect capping oil wells in the Urals. What a great roadster he had. Wait a minute. Urals, it's a different place. Are we going to Russia or are we going to Mongolia? I think we're going to Russia actually. A great roadster, vehicle, convertible, limousine, motorcycle, skateboard, convertible.
Warrant! Department!
I hope we still have warrants.
Warrant! Issued.
Alright, good. We still have the same warrant. Good. So it means it's the right guy. Really? You need to learn Mongol to go to Moscow? That makes no sense. Is Mongolia not independent? Leningrad, formerly Petrograd, is the second largest city in the Soviet Union. Its famed Winter Palace was once the home of the Tsars and is now a museum. But that's the, isn't that the Kremlin? Yes, not suspicious at all. I noticed he expressed a renaissance of interest in going to art galleries of Florence. We're going to Italy next. The articles about political assassinations carried out by the Red Brigade. I've seen that clue before. Steal all of Dante's original manuscripts. Try to conceal a tattoo. Wow, we're getting a lot of... Okay, tattoo. We're getting a lot of clues. Alright, let's go straight to Italy. Actually, now that I think about it, I seem to remember Carmen Sandiego actually cheating. Like, if you want to catch Carmen Sandiego, you kind of have to guess. You can't just do things one thing at a time. Anyway, Italy's national food is pasta, said to have been imported from China by the 13th century Venetian explorer Marco Polo. So does the time pass when you get these clues? Oh, it does. I'd be careful about you. Yes, because the time passes when you click on these clues. So the more clues you require, the more time it takes to solve the crime.
Freeze.
And if you go after every single
Hands up.
clue in every country, then you don't have enough time to catch Carmen Sandiego. I think that was the thing that you had to do. Alright, great. So we caught another guy. So let's see if we can speed this up a little bit. Not require all the clues. And see if we can catch the people we need.
Order in the court. The court finds the defendant guilty
Guilty! Get wrecked!
Good job!
Thanks. Thank you. Alright, let's keep going.
Here are the details of your new case.
A collection of
Employee
prized
problem.
Wichinaki
Conduct.
art. Is that how you pronounce that? I have no idea how you pronounce that. But some art has been stolen. Alright, Poland has a rich cultural and intellectual heritage. Frederick Chopin based many of his compositions on Polish dances, such as the mazurka and polonaise.
Watch for a fancy ring.
What? Watch for a fancy ring. Ah, watch for a fancy ring. Features jewelry. Suspicious-looking character reported to be fiddling around with a violin player from the Haifa Symphony Orchestra. Onyx cast to his hair. Black. Onyx cast to his hair. He has black hair. Why do you have to make things so difficult? He had high hopes to make it the lowest point of dry land in the world. Do we want to get all the clues or just go? Okay. So, yeah. So the evidence tells us where we're going. Driving a tank into the West Bank. Yeah, so the evidence tells us where we're going. The informants tell us evidence on clues. CrimeNet can tell us both, and the people can tell us both. So we want to prioritize the first option and the third option, because they have they can have both kinds of information. Where to go next and who we're trying to catch. Whereas the second and the fourth, the second always tells you where you're going, and the fourth always tells you who you're trying to catch. And the fourth doesn't always appear neither. Alright, okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know he's gonna fall to his death. He is now a smear on the ground. So convertible, he looked cute in shirts made out of jute. What does that mean? He arrived in a convertible. Oh, it's a man. It's a he.
Warrant. Department.
Hi.
Warrant. Issued.
Alright, so now we don't need any more clues about who the guy we're looking for, right? Visit mountaineering store before I leave, onward and upward. Mountaineering. A shirt made of jute. Can I do this without the last Kathmandu? Mountaineering? Let's just try to skip the last clue. This might be a bad idea. This might be a bad idea. Although Hinduism is dominant, Buddhism and Hinduism have long coexisted in Nepal, and tribal and caste distinctions still retain considerable importance. Caste, social castes are bad. It locks people into a certain place in society. He said something about going to visit a member of the alt thing. Nearest Mexican restaurant. What's an alt thing? A scene. Oh, okay. Icelandic. We're going to Iceland. Reykjavik. Reykjavik. I think that's my favorite city name in the world, Reykjavik. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not. Iceland has vast areas of both glaciers and lava desert, as well as many hot springs and geysers. In the past, people utilized the hot springs to bake bread by burying the dough in the ground nearby. Reykjavik? 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 I'm probably mangling the pronunciation. I couldn't help noticing that all his recent phone conversations were in Korean. Alright, well, let's go to Korea. I'm gonna try and speed this up, because we're gonna need to if we want to catch Carmen Sandiego. Korea, once called the Hermit Kingdom, has had a recorded history since 2333 BC, when Tan Gun established a kingdom named Chosun, or the land of the morning calm. Yeah, we see you, creepy guy. He was planning to sail on the Severn. He wore fancy jewelry. I don't recognize that. Stuffed with reproductions of the Magna Carta. Isn't the Magna Carta British? The United Kingdom is a constitutional monarchy. Its ruling sovereign is the Queen, but it is actually governed by a democratically elected parliament. Well, technically, it's... yeah, okay, well, the Queen is a sovereign, but the sovereign doesn't... Like, the sovereign delegates the governing to the parliament. Technically, it's still a monarchy. Yeah, the cannons. These animations. Some pretty... Alright, we found them. Come on. Yeah, I see you.
Halt! Hold it right there!
I think they killed a cat. Alright, we caught him. What's going on? We're senior investigator. How many ranks do we have to go through before we finally challenge Carmen Sandiego? Guilty!
Order in the court! The court finds the defendant guilty. Well done!
Yes.
You're an example to us all.
Great. Alright, next. It gets repetitive. This game does get repetitive.
Here is your next case.
I mean, it just kind of randomly goes through.
Contact employee travel.
The first miniskirt was stolen?
Good luck.
It goes through like these random clues and it just kind of gives you these things. I mean, everything's built consistently, but it gets repetitive pretty quickly. There's not that much content, and the gameplay is fairly primitive. The Stonehenge, meaning the Hanging Stones, is located in Salisbury, England. It is an ancient monument dating back to perhaps 4,000 years. Some of the stones in the outer ring weigh as much as 40 tons. Alright. She received a shipment of rice from a farmer in Luzon. It's a she. Rice farming. Suspects seen amongst masses attending mass at Catholic church. She has piercing blue eyes. Alright, blue eyes. Catholic rice farming. Imelda Marcos, why so many shoes? Crap. I have no idea where we're going. Manila? Okay, it's probably Manila. Catholic and rice. It's not Nepal. The Philippines are located on an archipelago off the southeast coast of Asia. There are 7,100 islands within a triangle that stretches 1,152 miles from the north to south and 688 miles east to west. Okay. We are on the right track, I think. You're doing it wrong. The scuba mask, you're doing it wrong. Ask about sailing conditions in the Tyrrhenian Sea. I think that's in Greece. A photograph of suspect whispering to pop-eyed character in the bottling plant of an olive oil factory. Her hair was ashen, grey hair. Is this enough? Let me just go to... Wait a minute. Ashen. Her hair was ashen. Oh, blonde. Is ashen blonde? Yeah, I think it's blonde. I don't think that's enough. Let's go to Greece. Whoa. Whoa, wait, what? Wait a minute. What were the clues? Olive oil. And what was the other one? Oh, no, it's Rome. Never mind. It's Italy. It's Italy. It is Italy. Alright, Venice, a city of picturesque canals and bridges, was once a powerful city-state. During the Renaissance, its wealthy leaders were the patrons of such artists as Giorgione and Titian. We're in the right place. We need more clues, I think, before we can issue a warrant. She likes to be around lots of people, so she left for the most populous country in the world. Now we need clues about the person. Ah, damn, that's not... Alright, go to China. Query artist. One of China's most famous landmarks is the Great Wall, which is 1,500 miles long. It came into being in the 3rd century BC. The Great Wall was kind of continuously built and upgraded for a long time. She said she enjoyed playing tennis. She set it forth to the 4th largest and 4th most populous country in the world. The 4th largest and the 4th most populous country in the world. The most populous is... Oh, it must be... No, that's not India. 4th largest and 4th most populous. Most populous is China, India, and then what? 4th largest. The largest is Russia, Canada, US. Wait a minute, 4th largest and 4th most populous. Is it the United States? It can't be the United States. The United States is bigger than that. And then, alright, let's go to evidence and tennis. And get a warrant. 4th largest.
Warrant.
4th most populous.
Warrant. Issued.
Alright. It is. It is the US. Is it really the 4th largest? Oh, wait a minute. No. Russia, Canada, China, US? 4th most populous. China, India. What's the 3rd most populous? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no... What's the 3rd most populous country in the world? Alright, we're gonna go to the US. 48 of the states. Oh, we've read that before. Alright, let's go check out museum. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Crap, I don't know. Odense? Where is that? Suspect seen thrashing about inside agricultural machinery factory. I don't know. Somewhere in Europe? She wanted to look patriotic, so she put on a red and white shirt. She could stretch out in her stretch. What is that? She could stretch out in her stretch? What does that mean? Oh, the car. Stretch limousine, okay. Red and white. Does that mean... Denmark? What's the flag of Denmark? Crap. I think it's Denmark. Red and white. Red Vienna? It is Denmark, right? What is the flag of Denmark? I don't remember. Denmark's first important ruler was King Harald Bluetooth, who united the country in 950 AD. Okay, we're in the right place. I think the flag of Denmark is red and white. Oh, why did I bring up the crime net? We're in the right place already. Search. Okay, we should search the places. Because that's where you arrest them.
Halt! Hold it right there!
What does the flag of Denmark look like? I don't remember. Wow, I know the colors though. Alright, well, we'll call them. Great. Curiously, they always go back to San Francisco to be tried. Even if the crime is committed elsewhere in the world, they still try them in San Francisco. Doesn't make any sense, really.
Guilty. Good job.
It's the laziest judge in the world. Alright, let's continue.
Here are the details of your new case.
Thanks. Alright, let's
Keep
just...
traveling right away. Be careful.
Let's just blast through these as quickly as possible. Where are we going anyway? Kigali? Is that old? I don't know this place. Oh, Rwanda. The national language of Rwanda is Kinyarwanda, but the official languages are French and Kinyarwanda. Many people also speak Swahili. Okay, well, there's gorillas. Ask Inspector. She spoke triumphantly about becoming a rover. What does that mean? Hobby? Mountain climbing, skin diving. What's a rover? Is that tennis? She spoke triumphantly about becoming a rover. What's a rover? Motorcycle? What does that mean? I don't know. It's a she. She got a postcard from a buddy who worked in the rice paddies of the Irrawaddy Delta. Okay. We've seen that clue before. What's a rover? She read her fortune after dinner. Fortune cookies? Suspect overheard bragging about Cracker Jack's scheme to corner the peanut market. Alright, well. She read her fortune after dinner? Chinese food? Alright, let's go travel to Yangon. Hagen is an ancient city in Myanmar stretching back from the Irrawaddy River. It contains hundreds of pagodas and temples. Okay, good. Speak to Professor. She wanted me to celebrate with her by swimming in the Celebi Sea. Celebi. I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. Agents report having candid talk about suspects' exploits with Frank Sumatran. She was described as having dark coca eyes. Brown eyes. Sumatran? Jakarta? Some of the land in Indonesia is so fruitful that an entire family can live on the produce of a small plot. The whole year is the growing season and a piece of land may produce 3 crops each year. Amazing. Yes, angry mime. Why would the criminal be an angry mime? She wanted to buy mosaics from the Byzantine Empire. Okay, we're going to Turkey. Her hair was the color of new pennies. Brown? Bronze? The color of new pennies? Brown? What color is the penny?
Red. Department.
Hi.
Data. Playmate. Oh. Suspect.
Okay. Okay, it's not. Here's not brown. New pennies. Are they red?
Red. Department.
Yes.
Red. Issue.
Are new pennies red? I don't know. She was carrying a helmet. Learn about the genesis of a scheme by a suspect beginning on the top of Mount Ararat. She was carrying a helmet. Which means she is a motorcycle. Alright, let's go to Istanbul. I don't know if... Well, I can check. Who is our evidence for again? Constantinople, now called Istanbul. Alright, we've read that before. Ask Baba. I might have to check the warrant one more time, just in case. She had a nasty scar. She says she needed a snare for catching venomous puff adders. Where are puff adders from? Suspect overheard whispering some plans to 3 ladies planning hijinks along the banks of the mighty Euphrates. Okay. Puff adders? Really? They're from Iraq? In ancient times, Iraq was known as Mesopotamia. Modern-day Iraq is bordered by the nations of Jordan, Syria, Turkey, Iran, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia. Let me just double-check.
Red. Department.
Hi.
Red. Issue.
Great. Alright, so this is correct. That's still correct. Good. We're gonna search the studio. Alright, we haven't found them yet. Come on. Come on. Meet me in the plaza in downtown Mombasa. That is Nigeria? Nairobi? Alright. Until 1887, the coast of Kenya was under Arab control. The British obtained control in the 19th century and encouraged European settlement. Kenya won its independence in 1963. Check restaurants. Archery made easy. Come on, we found them. Yeah, we found them. Why? Is it always the last one? It's always the last one. Alright.
Freeze! Hold it right there.
Get caught. Alright, great. Seriously, half the time we spend in this game is with these slow animations that don't actually help us at all.
Order in the court. The court finds the defendant guilty.
It's always so fast at the trials.
Law.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright, please, continue.
Here is your next case. Contact employee trouble.
Nairobi, a whole tribe of
This is the
Maasai warriors
Finding out.
and cattle keepers. A whole tribe was stolen. A whole tribe of Maasai warriors, great. Alright, here we go. One of the largest cities in Eastern Africa is Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. It is near the equator but lies in the Eastern Highlands about 1 mile above sea level. Great. She paid for some cruise tickets with new cruzados? What is that? Deep earthy eyes. Brown? Brown. No, she? Brown eyes. Discovered schema, a suspect to hop a freighter hidden in a sack of coffee beans. She has inky tresses. Black hair. Black inky tresses? These people. Okay, we're going to coffee and Guatemala? I'm not sure, hold on. I actually don't know. Shaped like a yellow-green flag with a blue circle in the middle. Okay, it's Brazil. Brazil, with the Amazon basin covering half the country, is rich in natural resources. Its iron ore deposits appear to be the richest in the world. Amazing! Yes, we're still after you, yes. Existential debate about the writings of Soren Kierkegaard. I don't know the name. Why would you do that? Why would you have an existential debate? Suspect has arranged meeting with bigwig in northern Schleswig. I don't know what that means neither. Aalborg to Weerborg to Esbjerg to Sonderborg. I don't recognize any of those references. Somewhere in Northern Europe. Copenhagen, alright, good. Good thing the map is only multi-choice. Imagine if you had the option to go anywhere in the world. In Copenhagen, Denmark's capital, visitors can see a statue of Hans Christian Andersen's character, the Little Mermaid, perched on the rock in the harbour. Well, that's like more like a naked woman than a mermaid, to be honest. Any excuse to have a statue of a naked woman. Her wig kept sliding off. She wanted to treat me to a trip to a former Dutch colony. A former Dutch colony. Java, sort of sipping Java with a Javanese coffee wholesaler, something about lawn sports. Alright, so croquet. Come on.
Warrant. Department.
Hi.
Warrant. Issued.
The warrants are issued by a crash test dummy. What does that mean? Why is that? Alright, we're gonna go to a place in Java, which is Jakarta Coffee, Dutch colony, yep. Singapore was a former British colony. So Jakarta. Alright. Yes, angry mime, I see you. Can we like speed this up? We can't speed this up. Date groves of Basra. So we're going back to Iraq, right? Yep, going back to Iraq. Yes, I still see you. Man of snakeskin and filled with bilboes. Oh, made of snakeskin and filled with bilboes. Interesting. Some fishy business to take care of in the canal zone. Snakes in canals? Fishy business? Trace calls from suspect to former home of General Manuel Noriega. Okay, why would she be in the home of Manuel Noriega? Oh, we're going to Panama. I don't know if you guys get all these references. This is, I mean, they reference a lot of things. The word Panama comes from an Indian word meaning fisherman or plenty of fish. Indian? You mean Native American? Panama City was founded on the site of an Indian fishing village. Native American. India is in Asia. Is it it's a bomb? World War II artifacts found offshore. Yeah, I see you.
Freeze! Hold it, right there!
Every time they catch a criminal, they kill a cat. Apparently. Alright. Great. One more. How many do we need to catch? All of them? How many have we caught already? How many criminals are there?
Order in the court. The court finds the defendant guilty.
I think we actually have to catch all of them.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
You'll get a promotion for this.
Great. We know this. It's the same as last time. Inspector. I think we have a long way to go, actually. Alright. Who
Get
else?
all the details of your new case.
Guatemala City, an ancient
Make travel arrangements right away.
Mayan calendar.
This is the chief signing out.
We might actually have to find and catch everybody before we can catch Carmen Sandiego. The Quetzal of Alta Verapaz is a sacred bird of the ancient Mayans and a symbol of liberty to modern Guatemala. It has a crimson breast and long iridescent green tail feathers. Can we see how many we've caught? We've caught him, right? It doesn't say that you've caught him already. Options. Detective roster, Hall of Fame. About Carmen, that's not what I want. Detective roster. Okay, that's just me. Actually, who are these guys? Case details. Okay, never mind, we don't actually want this. Alright, let's just continue. Speak to model. His eyes were a silver hue, grey eyes. Asked for biography of Chulalongkorn. His eyes were a silver hue. Spotted this week at a lumber mill cutting up teak. Hoping to see all of the big four. He was hoping to see all of the big four? What does that mean? Hoping to see all of the big four. No idea what that means. Should I just move on? Let's go investigate. Pick up your ticket, that's your first step. I'll put you on a boat by and by. You leave from the north end of Krung Thep and steam upriver to Chiang Mai. Okay, we're going. I think that's Vietnam. Is it Vietnam? Ooh, wait a minute. Chiang Mai, Bangkok, Teak. Ooh, crap. Is it Philippines? Okay, this might be embarrassing. Let's see if is it Manila or Bangkok? Thailand, which used to be called Siam, is about the size of Texas and bordered by Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, and Malaysia. Thailand is officially known as Prathat Thai. Amazing, I swear I'm just guessing some of these times. So we're still on the right track. He tried to sweet talk me into accompanying him to the sugarcane fields near Chiclayo, looking for a fast food restaurant. So junk food. And suspect in receipt of sculptured crafts from the Quechua Indian family. Let's see if we can figure out where we're going. Lima? Guatemala City? Okay, I'm kind of losing concentration here. This might be a bad idea to guess so much. Lima is Peru's capital and largest city. A well-known landmark is the Archbishop's Palace, a reminder of Peru's colonial past. Yeah, good job. Alright. I think we're in the right place. I thought he was quite a bore. He was interested in nothing but iron ore. Okay, well, Brazil has a lot of iron ore apparently. Suspect returning to his spiritual ancestors of an old prison colony. He had a visible scar. Iron ore, old prisoner colony. Australia? It must be Australia. Sydney, with a population of more than 3.3 million people, is Australia's largest city. A well-known site is Sydney's distinctively designed opera house. Indeed it is. Yes, I see you. Motorcycle painted a flag on his duffel bag using red and white paint. Well, first of all, motorcycle and send.
Warrant. Department. Warrant. Issued.
Right. Red and white paint. Can I do this with just that? Ah. Red and white paint. Singapore? I believe it's Singapore. Korea is black and white and red. I believe it's Singapore. I might be wrong. Singapore means lion city in Sanskrit. Singapore was once populated by tigers and leopards. The name was probably given by the Sumatra prince Sanila Utama, who was mistook the tigers for lions. Fail. Amazing. What is the flag of Singapore? I think it's red and white. I overheard us talking about a country where scenes unchanged from the biblical times sit side by side with modern 20th century life. Israel? Yep. In 1947, the United Nations decided to divide the then British-ruled Palestine into Jewish and Arab states. This action fulfilled the dreams of the European Zionist movement for a Jewish state in Palestine. No, not really. Nice try though. But there's still an issue with Palestine not really being a state yet. Query co-ed. The fields of the stream were wheat, rice, and cotton fields. Wheat, rice, and cotton. Suspect speaks only English and is headed for a country where he will be understood. Wheat, rice, and cotton. Doesn't that mean the US? Speaks only English. Speaks only English. Wheat, rice, and cotton? Why would the UK be wheat, rice, and cotton? I'm in the wrong place. Crap. Speaks only English. Wheat, rice, and cotton. Oh no. We're in trouble, aren't we? We are in trouble. I thought we were going to... New York wasn't there last time, was it? I thought it was the US, but then New York wasn't on the map. I don't know. Millions of immigrants to the USA have been welcomed by the Statue of Liberty in New York's Harvard. The 152-foot statue was given by France on the 100th anniversary of US independence. Ah, we're in trouble now. I have messed up. We need to go backwards. Wheat, rice, and cotton. Speaks only English. I might have failed this. Islamic Republic of Pakistan? Really? If you speak only English, you'll be okay in Pakistan? Are you kidding me? Pakistan has had the distinction of having the first woman leader of a Muslim nation as a Prime Minister, Benazir Bhutto. Well, it's Okay, well, Pakistan is sometimes progressive. Somebody smashed the piano. Why? Why would... Okay, we're here. We found them. Wow, we almost failed that one. We almost let that one slip away from us.
Hands up!
They speak only English, but Pakistan is fine? Really? What do they speak in Pakistan? Alright. Done. Tegucigalpa. Tegucigalpa. Where is that? I don't even know what that is.
Order in the court. The court finds the defendant guilty. Congratulations!
Thank you.
You're an example to us all.
Great. Alright. Let's continue. Send. Actually, what time?
Here are the details
Oh, okay.
of your new case.
So I need to take a break. What I think I'll do is I'll just cut the
Take
video.
travel arrangements right away.
I'll cut the
Be
video here
careful.
and just touch nothing. Actually, you guys won't really notice anything, so I'll just come straight back and continue the game. And we won't end the video or anything unless it's a good time to end the video. So, but I'll take a break and you won't notice anything.